That was loud. Good morning, good people. It is Sunday morning. And guess what you're listening to? Your favorite Sunday morning radio show, The Get Right on the Good News radio station. I am Kelvin Unique.
And I'm Christopher Armani.
I think this is becoming a norm.
It is a norm. I've noticed it.
You've noticed it?
About twice a month.
About twice a month, right? Well, someone isn't here with us today. His name is Eric Devante. I know you're probably thinking, where the hell is Eric? And we are too.
No, he's out for a good cause, I think. Something about his grandmother, I believe.
Yeah, his grandmother. His grandmother's birthday.
So he gets a
pass.
somewhat of a pass. But usually he's out for being a hoe.
Being a hoe. And it is LA Pride, so I know a lot of people are like, damn, this is the second time he left y'all for Pride. It probably is.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a cover-up.
It could very well be a cover-up. It could be
North Carolina's Pride.
Yeah.
And he killed two birds with one stone.
One stone. Booty shorts and cupcakes is what he's having this weekend.
I want to point out how your guest is not here.
Well, he just texted me here. He just said, I'm here, I think. Talk to these people. Tell me how your week was.
I'll wait for you to get back because I'm confused on why he just wouldn't say open the door because the door is open.
I don't know neither. There you go. And just as Chris was talking stuff about my guest, the guest is here because he's amazing and on time. Josh, pick a seat, any seat.
What up, Josh?
I want you to give a good welcome. Well, we have a very special guest in the building. I've known this guy for, I don't know, 9 years? 9 years? Not that long. How long?
I know you want to know me that long.
How long? You have to speak into the mic.
Probably like. I wouldn't say
number.
10.
It's
I'd
not
say
10.
about 7.
Yeah.
7.
I was off with 2 years.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you tried to prolong it, I guess.
You didn't want to know me that long. Y'all give it up for Josh Jones. That was a very long hand clap. I don't know why I extended it that long. Josh attended, what school did you attend?
Western Kentucky University.
Before then?
Murray High School.
You made that up. Kentucky State University with me and Christopher. He's a wonderful member of our mass communication journalism program. Graduate of that. And he does like hella shit. Like he works for the Clippers. He worked for UCLA. He worked for the Sparks. I feel like I'm missing stuff. BET. Josh, what else did you do? You did a lot of stuff.
I stay busy. I just try to keep my head down and work. But yeah, I did everything that Kelvin said I did, and working on doing some more things in the future.
What do you do with the sports teams?
When I first got here, I did Sparks. That was game operations and game entertainment. So what that is everything that you see going on in game, in arena, from the national anthem to the stuff on the video boards to the music being played to the lights flashing, like the on-court contestants or competitions and stuff like that. That's pretty much what I do. I did that for the Sparks. I did marketing, athletics marketing for UCLA, game entertainment, game
you
production.
Like get the entertainment?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
For the Clippers, I would get the entertainment. We'd have to go and we have a database of past performers, so we would go off that little spreadsheet, or we would see somebody like get really popular, like Lil Nas X. We would ask him to come out.
Mm-hmm. What's your budget?
A lot. So,
because I'm curious to know, like, how much do y'all pay people to come? You don't got to tell me the exact number, but like, what's the budget for people?
So usually for an anthem, we won't pay unless you have a name.
Because that's a major opportunity.
Exactly. So that performers will want to perform, or they will reach out to us, even if they have a name, if they have something coming out and they want to be seen. Mm-hmm. So that also benefits us as well. I'd say the most we paid over $10,000 for YG
To do what?
To perform 6 minutes for a halftime show.
Y'all paid that man $10,000
Over $10,000. I can't give you the
to do what
amount, but it was over $10,000
for a 6-minute performance.
For a 6-minute performance, we gave.
Wow. I'm doing something wrong.
We gave the Black Eyed Peas.
Notice how you said y'all gave.
Yeah, we paid. We paid the Black Eyed Peas over $10,000 to go to Filipino Heritage Night.
But only one of them is Filipino.
And he has a huge
Filipino following
foundation. It's called the Apple Foundation, I think.
Oh,
and heavily.
So he works with Apple.
Apple works with him. Okay. Apple works with Apple.
Okay,
yeah.
That's crazy.
So we have a pretty big budget, and then if you go on the playoffs, the budget gets bigger.
To do like the anthem and
yes.
whatever.
Yes.
Wow. I did so. Even if you so for Lil Nas, let's just say if he was a singer and he wanted to do the national anthem, y'all wouldn't give him shit, or y'all would give him something since he's starting.
Because his album's about to be his single's about to be Diamond next week.
He still don't have a name.
If he reaches out to us, we probably won't pay him.
Oh, y'all got to reach out to them.
If we do reach out to them, or if we know a friend that knows him, that's like.
A manager, PR person.
There you go. A manager, a PR person that knows them and has a favor they need done, it'll be free. So a lot of the people that we got were free, but then some that we really wanted, we paid.
So you know Kelvin has an EP coming out.
Yes.
One of these days.
Yes.
So let's just say if he wanted to do the anthem, could you book Kelvin? Or would he be free?
Kelvin on the spreadsheet for possibles.
Thank you.
And he would stay on that spreadsheet.
Oh,
wow.
Until y'all hear about him.
He would stay on
Wow.
that spreadsheet
Wow.
until it was, his time.
Wow.
But you could
But
say
be in the system.
Wow.
But you could say, hey guys, there's this guy named Kelvin Unique. He just dropped the EP. Like you could do that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But they would have to hear it, and then
they will love it.
Not that single you got with Quan.
Oh, they would love my song something.
No, they wouldn't. Not with Quan.
But yeah, so pretty much he would stay in that.
No,
base.
pretty much I would be on that base, and then I would move to the must-haves. Pretty much, rather quickly too.
If you say so.
Gonna come from my EP. I haven't thought of the name. It used to be called the Unexpected EP because there's gonna be a whole bunch of unexpected stuff. But now I'm thinking it's gonna be called In My Mind.
It needs to be.
I just hope you don't have any
best
features.
kept secret.
Yeah, that too. I just hope you don't have any features like Quan.
I'm going to have major features
Do you know
from
Quan?
major artists.
What's Quan's last name?
Marquand, the Sigma.
I don't know any Marquands.
He went to WKU with you, remember? Because that's where you went.
I try to stick with people with like a syllable or two. I know Marquand is 2 syllables, but could have an apostrophe. So I just try to keep it simple.
Disassociate with those with interesting spellings.
Sorry, Marquand. Probably a good.
Didier said that he has vocals. He said he would love to be booked for the Clippers, or I would start him at the maybe like a UCLA.
Didier be lying though, because he told us he was white.
Yeah, Didier did tell us he was white until
so we don't know if he really has vocals or not.
Is he white?
No.
Oh.
So I don't know why he false claimed the white community.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a racial draft that happened that we didn't know, but he definitely was Mexican.
I don't understand.
He wanted his resume pushed to the front of the line.
That's what it was.
That had to be, yeah. Because over text, we would have thought he was white.
Definitely would
What's
have
his name?
Didier Gomez, though. We
didn't know his last name. We didn't know his last name.
I ignored the Gomez.
Didier, I couldn't understand that could be a white name. Didier.
He said he is white. You guys haven't got to know me. Anyways. So if you are a fan of the Get Right, last week we had our wonderful...
Let's talk about. No, stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Hold on. Let me stop. First, let me thank everybody.
Thank you guys for coming out.
No, hold on.
That. No,
I just want to say
Kelvin, thank you for coming out. All right,
no,
shut up.
No, stop.
I don't give a fuck what you're about to say.
Let me thank the wonderful.
Thank you for coming out.
Chris,
we just said it. No,
Chris. People put gas in their cars. They took time out.
What food did they put on the grill?
Chris, hold on. I'm gonna let you get there. I just want to say
thank you guys for coming out.
Everybody who came out and supported the Get Right second live show. when I tell you it was a fun time. We had a wonderful time creating Eric's music video, which comes out June 20th and 1st. Also had a wonderful time seeing everybody. Thank you guys for so much engagement at the cookout.
Am I not going to be able to talk?
You are, but before you bash our listeners, can I at least thank them?
Sure.
I just want to say thank y'all so much for everybody that came out and supported. And even if you did not support, if you thought about coming, or if you listened to us, we appreciate you. We are in 87 episodes, and we are so grateful and so thankful for everything that you guys have done for us this far. And I just want to say,
can I talk?
Chris
can
says
I please
anything,
talk?
I just want to say thank y'all to everybody. Now, before Chris goes on this tangent, we talked about
like 15 times
because I know it's coming. We talked about barbecue etiquette.
Can I talk? I'm about to say that. Anyway, Josh, listen. 2 fucking weeks ago, I got ridiculed because I said I don't bring shit to the barbecue. Mind you, I wasn't really serious. I just said
you don't bring
nothing.
Now,
any barbecue?
Mind you, I wasn't serious. I was just saying sometimes I haven't brought shit, and sometimes, like if I know you, sure, I'll bring something. But if I'm a +1, I don't bring shit because I just feel like this isn't. I don't know this person.
I bring stuff, especially if I'm the +1.
I don't. So anyway,
I don't either.
Right. So anyway, Josh,
I got invited as a +1.
So why am I bringing something?
Bring a bottle.
The one who invited me should
be exactly
something on behalf of both of us.
Right. Should bring 2 bottles or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I got bashed because I said I didn't bring anything to the barbecue. Josh, last week we had a barbecue. Niggas came at what time, Kelvin? Like around 1:30, 30ish.
Well, it was supposed to be starting around 1. We came around 1:30.
So,
no, we came before 1:30. Yeah, 1:30.
Kelvin and I brought food. Eric brought food. Jackie brought food, and Eric's alleged friend brought some type of links. Guess how many people was there?
How many people? Was there?
About 30 to 40 people. And you telling me only 4 motherfuckers brought something?
They bought bottles, they bought napkins, they bought themselves, they brought a great time.
No, Eric brought the napkins and a few of them drinks. Niggas in there didn't bring no food. The food was gone in like 10 minutes, so nobody really ate. The shit that I brought, I didn't even eat none of the shit I brought. And I wanted to try one of Kelvin's Beyond Meat things. Them bitches was gone in 2 seconds. Niggas weren't even vegan. And just eating shit. And then how y'all gonna bash me for saying I don't bring shit to the barbecue, but these motherfuckers didn't bring nothing
because they came to the function ready to accept us,
ready to eat. Now, when I said this 2 weeks ago, I got bashed for it, but we didn't say shit to these niggas last Sunday. Why the fuck not?
Because they are a guest.
What the fuck does that matter?
They are a guest.
I don't care that they're the guests. I can't believe that niggas didn't bring anything, and y'all talk about me. Niggas brought drinks? I don't give a fuck about drinks.
Yes, drinks are important.
Not everybody drinks. I don't drink alcohol like that.
You had a cup, though.
Because Jackie made it. Jackie helped me make a drink. And I said, you know what, Jackie? Sure, since there's no fucking food to eat, I'll drink something. Hopefully the alcohol fills my system up, hopefully.
I just want you guys to know that
I had 2 hot dogs.
Not reflect the entire...
Was there a flyer that said bring food?
It said BYOB. And that's what people bought.
Nothing said bring food, but niggas said like 2 weeks ago,
right.
Niggas just think to bring shit.
To bring food, right?
Or you just
40 motherfuckers was there. Who in the comments, Kelvin?
Been Kelvin's friends.
No.
Didier, what did you? Didier didn't bring his casserole.
Didier did not bring his casserole, but he did bring his camera.
Okay, Didier's off the hook because he actually took pictures. He actually took pictures, so he's okay.
The flyer said food would be provided.
Oh,
not potluck.
Who said that?
That's what Didier said.
That's
what the flyer said.
I just posted the flyer. I didn't read it.
It did say food would be provided on the thing.
So, what does that mean? Y'all still told me that niggas bring shit to cookouts.
And they did. They brought bottles. It said BYOB food would be provided. At a barbecue. They followed the instructions.
At a barbecue, what would you rather do? Eat or drink?
Depends. If it says food
no,
provided.
Stop. Don't tell me it depends. What would you rather do? Fuck that it says food would be provided. If you're going to a barbecue, excluding that it says food would be provided, what would you rather do? Eat or drink?
Eat.
All right. That proves my point.
But it depends on who's cooking, because I may rather drink.
The nigga who was on the grill did just fine.
He did an amazing job. So shout out to him that was on the grill. He was not even supposed to be on the grill, but he hopped on there.
And motherfucker, you know,
it was his first time listening.
I'm not going to.
It was his first time seeing the group, and I really do appreciate everybody and everything that everybody did. I had an amazing time.
And we're not going to talk about the rude motherfucker's house that we was at.
thank you to everybody who opened up their home to us, and thank you to everybody.
Why
that
are we
did great
sugarcoating
things.
shit today?
Ooh, child.
Because it's Sunday. Sunday morning.
This show is always on Sunday morning, and Chris is on it today.
Niggas was rude. Kelvin, you I didn't hear that first until you told me. Niggas was rude. Niggas was rude, but I didn't bring nothing.
Yeah, they did say something that,
And I didn't. And
was
you
like,
addressed it to me, and I didn't hear it.
Ooh, and I ooh.
Yeah, we'll discuss when Eric is back.
What was said?
We just didn't know we had to.
No, let's talk about it. We
No,
can talk
let's
about
not.
It.
Let's
talk
not,
about it.
Let's not. God is so good.
Well, let's talk about it.
God is good
I'm not saying it.
all the time and all the time. God is good. Oh, Josh looked like he ain't been in church in forever.
I went to a white church.
Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got, don't need nobody else.
So thank you to everybody that came out to the cookout. Chris, how was your week?
My week was trash because I didn't eat last week. So I've been hungry since last week. So I've been hungry since last fucking Sunday.
Can we touch
Next.
on something? Are y'all sure that Didier isn't white?
Or positive. We saw him last week. We saw him last week for the first
bringing
time.
a casserole to
Oh, let's talk about that too. So this
bar.
man said he was going to bring a okay, the question was,
what
what's in
type
your
of casserole?
raisin?
Oh,
Raisin. We asked this man what is in his seasoning cabinet. Because, you know, black people, we got like lemon pepper, paprika, like all that different type of shit. Lawry's, whatever. Didier said he had raisins, salt, and pepper. And I think he said paprika. Yeah. And that's it.
Some basil.
Oh, and parsley. Because, you know, white people put parsley literally on everything.
I actually put parsley on
Right, I bet you do. I was about to say, we forgetting who we talking to right now.
things. I am mixed.
You are
Yes.
in the head with crazy. All right, so my week was good. Let me tell you about a text message I got. So y'all know I don't save a lot of numbers in my phone. Unfortunately, I don't do it, and that's
You know
my
what that
problem.
means.
So somebody texts me like, "Hey, how you been?" I'm just like, "Oh, I've been great. How have you been?" You know, trying to shape the conversation because I think it's rude to be like, "Who's this?" Or like, "I don't have this number saved," right?
But I also think it's dumb to be too friendly.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Can I finish my story? So we're continuing the conversation, just shooting the breeze, like, "Oh yeah, I've been good. Okay, I'm happy doing well." And it's like, "Man, Kelvin, I really hate to do this to you, but can I borrow $20?" And I'm like, "Oh man, like this person's in need, and you know me." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got you." Like, "Oh, I understand." I'm thinking it may be one of my students from WKU. I'm thinking it may be like somebody that's
What was
like,
the area code?
what is the area code? Let me see.
Because ain't no way you thought it was your student if this was like a out here area code or something.
I think I deleted it.
Where he from?
I don't even remember, but I deleted it. So I was like,
just handing out free 20s.
That's what.
so I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't have Cash App, so just send me your Chase stuff. Do you have Chase, right?" And it's like, "Yeah, I got Chase. Okay, cool." They send me the name. Why is it Thanksgiving Stalker?
Who's Thanksgiving song?
Does he know who Thanksgiving Stalker is?
I don't think Josh knows who Thanksgiving Stalker is, but they were definitely on your rooftop.
Okay. All right. Thanksgiving stuff.
I have not talked to them since.
Let's call him homeless Thanksgiving Stalker.
That's not nice. He may be listening.
Okay.
But I
When
have.
is he gonna see you?
I don't know. Child, he may run up on me. I don't know.
Yeah, because you owe him $20.
But I'm like, I know, right? But I was like, oh, I didn't respond because I didn't know what I should do. Like, I have not talked to you since Thanksgiving. You asked me for 20. So what? Do you give the 20 or do you like dismiss it? I never responded, so I don't even know what to do.
What do you mean you don't know what to do?
Is that rude of me to be like, nigga, nah?
Well, you shouldn't have said yeah.
You should have said, "Who is this?" First. That's what you should have said. I don't know why you didn't ask that
Because
question.
they really could have been in need, and they just thought that you was about to help, and you ignored them.
Now he just missed rent.
Whoa, rent.
If you miss rent over $20,
You
Hey,
you
it
up
happens.
something. You
It
messed up
happens.
something for him. A bill
I would
is
just be
past due or
$20 short
something.
on that rent. I'm like, hey y'all, I've tried. I'll give y'all your $20 later.
Well, you messed up something for him,
I do feel bad now.
nigga.
You
why?
still got the name? Send it, or did you?
I wouldn't send it.
That's
I wouldn't send it.
That's messed up.
First, I would ask who is this.
He knows who it is now.
I mean, now you do, so I still wouldn't send it. So even if you knew who it was before you sent it, no. I mean, if you want to give him a little background of why you're not going to send it, then
by your facial expression, I can see that. Okay, yeah, they just don't need the 20.
yeah.
Because I was so lost.
But can
Like
I
the
text you and get 20?
Whenever you need me,
About to text you
I'll
right now.
be there. No, but like this, I think this is just so stupid. I don't think it's stupid. I just thought it was really bold. Like, I didn't talk to you in a while, and then they asked for that. So, like, if somebody hit you up and asked that, y'all would give it?
I would ask who is
I
this?
would ask who.
So if
I don't have their
somebody
number,
y'all talk to for very shortly, and then they ask you for something and then you haven't talked to them in a while, would you be?
if it was somebody I talked to for a brief period of time, then no.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. But then they start, like, the reason, like, it fell apart because, like, they started asking my friends and stuff about me, and I just thought that was inappropriate.
What do you mean?
Like, my friends that were here for
Just
my
give
birthday.
the whole story.
So, I don't want to say name. Thanksgiving.
Stalker, homeless,
No, that's not nice. Thanksgiving.
Skid Row.
Thanksgiving
Oh my god.
placement, because they were placed inside Thanksgiving, my birthday weekend.
Okay.
They were only supposed to come to Thanksgiving, but then they came to my party and they was just stuck around my friends the entire time. And then they,
Oh my god. Do I know?
Yeah.
Was I in the car? of
you
this?
were in the car. You were in the car with him. Yeah. They asked me for 20.
Wait, I wasn't driving, was I?
No, you
No.
were.
Oh,
He was driving.
No. We were.
I
I almost didn't make it here today
know
from that drive.
from that drive, but
Wait, what happened with the drive?
It was horrible. Like,
I'm confused.
It
Who
was-
drove, you or?
no. I was a passenger in the car of Thanksgiving Stalker.
Oh, he had the car.
Yes.
It's his
What
car.
happened?
He just does not know how to drive. He literally drives like he was born and raised in Cali, and that should tell you enough.
Tierra said, "I need to see Chris's face during the story," and she called him a quote unquote a stalker.
Right, homeless stalker.
But I just,
Why are we not pinpointing the fact that he's homeless?
You was stuck on the Stalker.
because he
Because
may
Kelvin
have.
loves.
Homeless people.
I said no. I said it yesterday.
Okay.
I mean, I said it last Sunday. I did say it last Sunday.
You love it.
If you ain't got a home,
Yeah.
come talk to Kelvin. If you are in need, come talk to Kelvin.
I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. I don't. Get out my face, Joshua.
Well, I was gonna. I thought maybe up it a little bit and ask for
Get
30.
out my face.
Josh, I was.
Tierra also says she can testify he can't drive.
Oh.
Tierra, he's a bad driver.
I'm glad I wasn't in the car.
That is a.
She said Ray Rowe, Chris, and I barely survived the commute to the studio.
Like, I really think.
Oh,
was
he
trying
drove them
be-
to here too?
Yeah, I guess.
Why was he the chauffeur? I'm
Well, Shay.
confused.
because he was trying to impress Kelvin.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah,
how you.
that too.
That's not how you impress.
And then he
So he drove us in his mobile home, and literally almost
What kind of car was it?
took us out of some white enclosed.
It was like an old ass car?
No, it was just
not
it was
his
like,
mobile home.
It was
His trailer. His trailer.
his mobile home. It was just a little mini mobile home.
At least this one
Or-
actually had a mobile home. Like the past ones, they don't have mobiles at all.
At all.
Like
Oh my
they're not
God.
even mobile.
Kevin, I'm thinking of the people on this list.
None of them ever be mobile.
Ever.
I have, when I got here to LA, I started off really well, and I must admit, I have had a couple
What's a couple?
But you like them rough. I feel
But
like you'll see them.
Last night, I realized I don't like them rough. I don't like them that rough no more.
Last night was unacceptable.
What was last night?
Unacceptable.
We went to some
I'm not
$20
even-
party, and when I tell you it was open bar, but like when I tell you the people, the quality, it was woo child, the ghetto. When I say the ghetto, people I would never probably. No, I was
If I was a
like,
girl,
what?
my purse would have been clenched the entire night.
I don't like
Where were y'all? Like, where was this?
we were downtown. But
What
it's
hole
just,
in
it
the
was
wall
just
is
the
downtown?
quality of people. Like none of them live downtown.
They all traveled
They
from
all
Watts.
traveled at least
From Watts?
20 to
From
30
Watts.
minutes to get there.
Oh no.
They took flights from Detroit, Michigan, and hitchhiked from the people in Watts.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not
Wow.
going again. Never.
Was this like a all the time type of party? Like
No,
what?
it's once a month.
What was it called?
It's called Seduction Saturday.
Oh, it sounds trash.
It was trash.
There was I didn't feel seduced.
And it was $20 to get in.
It was open bar. That's all you can drink. But I took an edible from Josh, and I was stuck, Chris.
I really wish you could have seen Kelvin's face.
I was so freaking stuck. I didn't even
couldn't-
drink.
He couldn't.
I'm glad I wasn't in attendance.
I couldn't. I was
actually
standing.
Kelvin's.
I was
I'm trying to be
standing there, and I was like,
No, don't be nice. This is a very
I
uncensored
was like,
show.
what is going on? I was like, I have
The
to
level
sit
of
down.
high that Kelvin was, he blended in with those those people,
With the help?
those jigaboos. he blended in because I had to tell him to tighten up like 4 times. I was like, Kelvin,
Were you high?
I was,
But I was just sitting
but
there.
I had to like
I was literally
fight
just
my
sitting there.
high because Kelvin was embarrassing us.
What did I do? Tell me what I did.
You were asleep once,
Standing up?
sitting down.
Oh.
I had to sit down.
So Kelvin insisted that we sit down like 10 minutes after us being there. And so we go sit down, and I look over, and he's on his phone. And then I look over, the light's not on his phone at all anymore. And he's just asleep looking at his phone. I was like, bro. And then
So fucking high.
he was just looking like he looked horrible.
I was in a daze.
A strong
A
day.
strong ass daze. And it hit me so freaking hard. Because I was like, I'm not going to take this whole thing. And I
Oh,
was
you took
like,
the whole, that's you took the whole thing.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think it was going to be that strong.
But don't people say don't eat the entire edible? People say just take
Well,
a
this
piece,
was a
right?
gummy. It was a gummy. It was 10 milligrams, right?
Yep.
So I thought like 10
Is that a
milligrams
lot?
of it. Not a
I think
whole
we're
lot.
both just lightweights.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that it does.
But you kept your
gets you.
composure, unlike this nigga.
No. Josh high hit before mine.
My high,
But he controlled his high.
No.
my high hits in a different way.
Josh high hit when we were on our way there. And then
Out of nowhere, I'll just start laughing.
just started laughing.
Out of nowhere, I will just start cracking up, and then that's how you know I'm high.
See, mine will hit me in the wave, so at first it'd be like, oh, everything's just fucking funny. And then my mouth just gets super dry. That's how I know it hits. My mouth gets hella dry. And then after that, it's just like, oh, shit, like, what the fuck's going on? But, like, I go through, like, everything's super funny. And then, like, that high was just too damn high. And I just had to sit down because I literally was stuck.
See.
But then after I got off of that, I was good.
That's why I don't do edibles, weed, nothing.
When I tell you I ate so much last night, though,
I've never smoked.
I've never smoked.
Yeah, me either.
I've just had an edible, and
I feel like it's the same though.
the first time I had an edible, I thought it was a fruit roll up, and no one told me. And it was for my birthday last year.
Niggas
And
put weed in fruit roll-ups?
Yeah,
it's
gummies.
It was an edible.
Yeah.
Like the fruit roll-up you buy at Rouse.
No.
They're
having infused.
I didn't see the package. I just saw it was rolled up like a fruit roll up.
Oh.
So I'm thinking like fruit roll up.
Yeah.
And then I'm tearing it up, and I had 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I was working on a third because again, it's a fruit roll up. Haven't had
I
one
can
in
eat
a
I can
while.
eat a whole box.
Like, bro, when I was young, I used to tear the box up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm about to eat this fruit roll up. On my third, they're like, Josh, you got to stop. I'm like, I'm not getting fat. I'm good.
Like a workout. Okay.
Pretty
Watch your weight, not
often.
mine.
Exactly. You're bigger than I am. You stop.
You stop.
Okay? You stop. But then they're like, bro, they're edibles. I'm so sorry. You're not sorry because you sat there and
And
you
watched me.
gave me them and you watched me eat 2 of them. That whole night, I was bipolar. I had multiple personalities. And it was on a rooftop. So I'm in the corner doing the Titanic arms out.
Oh my God.
My hair was just freshly done and the wind was blowing. So I was
So
like,
you
bro,
really
this is
felt like-
perfect. I was like, this is so perfect. Then I felt like a crackhead. I was itching, scratching. I was like, there's something. Like, I could feel my blood running through my veins. So I was like, I felt like I was swimming in my blood, in my veins. And I can't swim, so then I thought I was drowning.
In your blood, in your veins.
Yes, inside of my body.
Do you think it's because he told you they were edibles? Or did it hit you?
After he told me they were edibles, I was like, okay, I don't know what to expect, so it's whatever. An hour later is when
that's when it hit.
That's when
everything kicked in.
Mine usually take about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to hit me. And I think that one did take, that one took me like an hour because we took a little lap. I think it was once I sat still, I was like, dang.
And you know, I don't dance.
I know.
I literally thought I was a choreographer. I was drenched with sweat in the middle of my birthday party. I was so
this is at your party?
Yes.
Wow.
I was so embarrassed. I don't know these people the first time seeing some of them because somebody else threw a party for me. So embarrassed.
Sheesh.
Very embarrassed.
At the end of the day, kids, do edibles. Tierra said, yeah, Chris, you're responsible. Yeah, right, Chris, you're responsible for the Emerald City popcorn. Everybody keeps telling me about this Emerald City popcorn that I never got any.
I mean, I specifically told y'all.
You never got any.
Oh, you had some too?
Josh
that bag wasn't
Josh
that
didn't
big.
have
I'm confused on how.
I didn't have anything.
He didn't have anything.
I
Josh
was the elevator
a
attendant.
wonderful host.
Yeah, I was the
Yeah,
elevator
niggas love the
attendant.
popcorn. My cousin makes it though for $20 if you want some. And everybody was on their ass.
Oh, it's what kind of popcorn is it?
He has like cheddar, white cheddar. He has like all type of flavors.
Everybody said it was amazing. I found out my mom had a piece of a brownie that she didn't know was edible.
Wow.
Everybody was on that roof high as fuck.
Lawanda?
Tuwanda.
Oh,
Tuwanda had a piece.
sorry.
Wow.
Everybody
Was she high?
Yes.
T-U apostrophe?
Towanda. Very simple.
That's really not that simple.
Yeah.
Very W. Tuwanda.
I thought it was Towanda.
No, it's Tuwanda. Towanda.
Like T-W-O?
Why isn't that TU then?
Not TWO. It's TOWANDA. Tuwanda.
No. I'll call her Miss Toe Wanda.
Don't you?
Because it's T-O.
It's T-O. Tuwanda.
Tuh.
Hi, Mom. Anyways.
Hey, Lawanda.
Not Lawanda. Yeah, so that was my week. That was Josh's week. That was your week, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
You
Hungry.
You don't want to talk about nothing else?
Nope. Hungry.
Nothing else you want to talk about?
Is it something you want to ask me about?
Nope. I was just trying to put you on the spot.
I don't know what that meant.
I was being petty.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so that's Chris. So Eric is not here, but he is doing something. So let's get into Bitch You Better Read. You ready?
You asking me?
Yeah.
This show segment today.
I know. So are we just ready to go to Bitch You Better Read? Or are we ready to move?
Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait to get to there.
All right, so let's do Bitch You Better Read.
What's my favorite word?
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
You got to say it more enthused.
Number one.
Thank you.
That's my Beyonce voice.
Number
my Beyonce Lion King voice.
Simba.
Before you go there, I don't think Beyonce doesn't need a voice model.
Simba.
It just
Number one.
Simba.
I didn't like it.
Number.
Everybody kept saying she sounded so sexy. I
She
think
did.
Beyonce sounded so normal.
No, she didn't.
I really did not hear the sexiness. I felt
The
like
way she said Simba,
I did not see the
you would have thought that they
sexiness
was
in
about to fuck right then and there.
They probably just got done fucking. I can't wait to see that Lion King sex scene. Because you know they had a little sex scene in the cartoon.
Well, all she did was lick him.
She licked him
all
and
they
she
showed.
gave him that, when I give you that
That's
look,
how it
and I give you that look, then the
But that's
fur
all they
coming
showed, though.
off.
Like, I hope they don't actually show lions
I
really
don't want to
having
see
sex.
the lions do it.
No, we don't need to see
I want to
that.
see a graphic-ass lion sex scene.
Oh, we really don't need to see that.
Yeah. Give it to her, Simba. Oh. Whew. Number one.
We said this already.
Oh, okay. Anthony Joshua and Andy Reyes Jr. and the Drake curse. Now, Anthony Joshua was knocked out in a fight for the heavyweight title against Andy Reyes Jr. The fight had been hyped up, and many are blaming the Drake curse on Anthony's loss. Now, right before the fight, Anthony posted a picture of him posing with Drake, caption, "About to break the curse." The 29-year-old was decked 4 times, 4 times, causing the referee to halt the contest and crown a new heavyweight king at Reyes. Now, rumors have surfaced suggesting that Anthony may have been KO'd in a sparring match before his stunning downfall at the hands of Anthony Reyes Jr. on Saturday. Now, many suggest that Joshua looked far from his best in the fight, even before the hit. He was hit with the big left in round 3, which began the sequence of events leading to the stoppage of the game. So Anthony says that he took the loss very well. He said, I got beaten up by a good fighter, and it'll be interesting to see how far he goes, but this is all a part of the journey. He's a champion now. I shall return. Now, Anthony was an undefeated fighter. People did not think Rios was going to win because he was a heavier Mexican man. You watch boxing, you know, so that's why I put this in for you. I know you like sports. All right, so people are asking, is this the Drake curse? Do you guys believe in the Drake curse?
No.
Mm-mm.
I, for one, do believe in the Drake curse.
Just because he wears some shit or be around somebody and they lose,
It's
they
just something
lost.
for y'all to talk about.
I think that
It's
the
not
Drake
that
curse exists, and here's why. The Kentucky college basketball program was cursed by Drake, except they haven't won a title since Drake started endorsing them, and 3 years later they lost to the decider against Wisconsin, which was
So he's to
Drake
blame for 3
bet
years?
over $4,500 on it.
How can y'all blame him for 3 years?
Kentucky is weak.
Let's
That
talk about the Toronto Raptors. Besides this one, they made him their global ambassador back in 2013, only to soon gain a reputation for choking up in big matches. Do you think that Kawhi?
Is Drake out there playing?
Let's talk about Miami Heat losing 4-1 to the Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals, or
What they got to do
Serena
with Drake?
Williams, who suffered a shocking.
Wait, hold on. What they got to do with Drake?
You know, that's when he started repping him. He had the things on. He had the jerseys and stuff on. Serena Williams suffered a shocking U.S. Open semifinal defeat to Roberta Vinci. That's back when they were dating.
Serena is awesome. Always going to be awesome.
She's
the
always going to be
GOAT.
awesome.
But
You know,
she
she's the
has
GOAT.
lost several
So many
matches.
times.
But she's also won $1 million. Like,
Yeah.
she's...
Oh, the list goes on.
Ain't got nothing to do with
Quarterback
Drake.
Johnny Manziel dropped out of the NFL.
Manziel.
Manziel
Oh, my
dropped
God.
out of the NFL despite being the first-round draft pick in the past. UFC
What that got to
fighter
do with Drake?
Conor McGregor lost to Khabib
Conor
Nurmagomedov
McGregor
after he
loses to
got
everybody
after he got
and
the
still gets
endorsement.
paid.
Alabama's college football team were beating bodies rival Clemson at their
What does
the
this
Drake
have to
wore
do
his
with
A
Drake?
shirt. Football, the soccer star posted a picture with Drake prior to being beaten in Munich Arsenals. That's a whole nother hockey thing. Pierre was next up by being benched and defeated by March. Manchester City Champion League was lost by a penalty in Tosmans, and he also made his trip over to another soccer with Paris Saint-Germain, who suffered the heaviest league defeat in 19 years by losing 5-1 to Lille. He also wore a Philly shorts the day that Philly lost the finals
He
to
don't
the
care
Raptors.
about Philly.
But he wore them and guess what they won? They did. They lost.
But his team won.
Yeah, because he used his curse powers.
He doesn't really have a curse power.
Do you guys believe in superstition though? Like, do you think that like if you do certain things you can curse, or like if you don't do this certain way, then they may not win?
Like, even when I'm walking with people and they say don't split the pole, I split the pole purposely because I feel like what the fuck is going to happen?
I split the pole, but as soon as I split it, I think about it, and then I don't care.
Yeah, like, so
I'm like, oh, I split the pole.
I split it purposely for that reason. What's going to happen?
If there's no room, I'm not about to stop.
Yeah, and let you walk.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm with a girl or something, then okay. But
I'm not about to stop. We gonna go on separate sides of this pole.
we'll meet right back up anyway.
Exactly.
So,
I don't know. I'm a little. I don't.
what do you wait? What superstition are you superstitious about?
I know I have to do things a certain way before like going on stage. Like I know I have to have water and I have to like have a moment. But it's nothing like special that I have to do. Like I know, like I don't have a lot of superstitions.
But you just said you were superstitious.
Yeah, but I do believe like you can get cursed.
I don't think so.
I don't
There's certain repetitions I have, but I don't think they're superstitions.
Like
it
what?
just helps me. Like if I'm about to play a sport, say I'm getting up in the morning for practice, I won't eat breakfast. That's it just helps me. If I do eat breakfast, I might throw up. Like, there's just certain stuff that I know my body will react to and won't react to. So I do those things. I don't think it's a superstition, but it just so happens to be before I do something competitive or in front of a lot of people. But I don't think it's superstition. It's just something that helps me.
I'm trying to think. There's nothing that there's not like a lucky pair of shorts or nothing that I have. I am superstitious about wearing things though. Like New Year's, I have to wear something new. Have to have money in your pocket when the New Year's drop. You have to.
I don't even think that's real.
I like to have it. I like new
Only
underwear.
because your mom told you to do that.
Yeah, I don't do the cabbage and the black eyed peas.
Ugh.
I don't even eat those.
I don't do those things.
And then, like, how much cash are you even supposed to have? Like, can I have $1 in my pocket?
Yeah, just have some cash.
What does it even do? Doesn't give you fortune.
You never know. You got to believe it.
On January 1st to today, I make the same amount of money.
I make a difference.
Unless I'm working overtime. Because I'll get a raise in October. So it doesn't mean you get more fortune.
You may.
When?
The year.
Okay. Doesn't make sense.
This year I tried to give on New Year's. So like I went to church on New Year's Day. Tried something different. I was tired of being drunk and spending money and just trying to do stuff that I didn't even enjoy, honestly. So I went to church, had my little moment, and then I went to a gas station and saw someone homeless, and I helped them out. So
that's a blessing.
And I think it helped me for this year.
It set things in perspective.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm a giving person, sometimes too much.
Me too, which is why people ask me for $20.
I just asked you for 30. Don't forget that text.
I seen it. I seen it. It's on red. Somebody told me my read receipts are off. Are my read receipts off?
They are off.
Yeah.
When did my read receipts turn off?
I don't know. I don't
You
like
must have
though.
did it. We didn't do it. You did it.
I don't like it neither. Because I want you to see I read it.
I think it's rude. I should know that you read it.
That's why I want you to
I
see
thought
I
you
read
turned it off of our conversation.
No, I was texting Breon, and Breon told me that my read. He was like, "Why the fuck are your read receipts
Is
off?"
Breon listening?
He may be.
Probably not. You can go ahead and talk shit about him.
I'll turn my read.
What's on Breon?
I disagree with something he did last weekend.
What'd he do?
Go ahead and talk about it, Kelvin. It's your brother.
Breon, I don't know what the fuck he was on, but we definitely went out to Everyday People, which is the littest day party that there is around here. I keep telling Chris about it. It's super lit.
It's too many people in there.
It is.
There's literally nowhere to move.
It is a lot of people in there. So like we went and like we had a bomb ass time, and Josh was buying drinks. So Josh is
for
like,
everybody?
Yeah, for me, Breon, and him. Josh was being a big baller that weekend. So we went to the bar, and he was like, what did Breon want? I was like, I don't know. He always drinking a Corona, so we get him a Corona at the kindness of our heart.
He currently had a Corona in his hand.
So you got him another Corona?
Yes.
Okay.
Kelvin gives him the Corona. I'm still like, turn somewhere else. And all I hear is Breon yelling at Kelvin. He was like, I don't want this. Da, 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 da. Like, why would you get me this? I already have one in my hand. Mind you, he knew I was buying the drink, so.
You say he did know?
He did know.
Oh, okay.
He was aware. Knocks the drink out of Kelvin's hand. The drink is now on the ground, spilling, and Breon's just looking at it and shrugging his shoulders. Did not try to pick up this drink that I had just purchased. Walked away from it. Got mad. And did not talk to me for the rest of the night.
What did you do that was so wrong?
I don't know. I purchased a $12 Corona.
Kelvin, did he talk to you about this?
Yeah.
What happened? What was he mad about?
He gonna say that, why would y'all give me another drink if I already had one in my hand, blase, blase, yada, yada. On some dumb shit. I was like, bitch, we got you a fucking Drake, you slimy, slippery, slut whore bitch. And he was like, Yeah, and then he tried to apologize to Josh.
That same night?
No,
Mm-mm.
this is like the other day,
I
like
still
on
haven't
Face
heard
the
this
Time.
apology.
So what did he say?
He
Kelvin?
didn't say anything to me.
Well, Josh wasn't on the phone anymore. Me and Josh had got off the phone and he come in the room and apologize.
Was Breon drunk or high or
Brian was inebriated.
That
And he
doesn't-
had lost his phone. That night, it was a lot going on. He had lost his phone.
How much is Everyday People?
$22.
Free.
Well, Josh
snuck
got
in.
it free. He snuck in.
How do you sneak in? They're not listening.
There was somebody having a birthday party there, and I used their name to get in.
Oh.
I should have too. But I already bought my ticket.
Oh, that's true.
And I found out my boss was there.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Jason was there?
Yeah.
Doing what?
I guess he was by the DJ. I seen my coworker Lee, his best friend, but I didn't think that they both would be there. But it was cool.
So he could have reimbursed you your $22.
Probably. I probably should ask it.
Shit was last weekend. 2 weekends ago.
So he may still. All right. So number 2.
Number 2.
Jay-Z is official. Hold on. Number 2.
Why are you yelling?
You're supposed to say number 2.
Oh, you just started yelling. Number 2.
Thank you. All right, Jay-Z is officially a billionaire. I wasn't even yelling. Legendary rapper and businessman Jay-Z is officially a billionaire, the first hip-hop artist to become one according to Forbes. Forbes first shared the exciting news and also broke down how the 49-year-old reached this huge accomplishment. Forbes wrote, to calculate his network, we looked at artist stakes in companies like the Armand Bogabodada Champagne. Is that
Who?
Ace of Spades? The Armando de
Just keep reading.
Barjac
We don't know. Keep reading.
Champagne, applying our customary discount to private firms, then added his income, subtracting a healthy amount of account for a superstar lifestyle. We checked our numbers with the roster of our outside experts to ensure these estimates were fair and conservative. Turns out Jay-Z really is a businessman. They listed his assets, which are following the cognac at $310 million. Cash and investments, including a stake in Uber worth the estimated $70 million. That's about $220 million. Duce Cognac is $100 million. Tidal streaming service, $100 million. Rock Nation, $75 million. His music catalog alone is $75 million. And an art collection of $70 million and real estate of $50 million. Man.
I thought Dr. Dre was the first billionaire, though. When
No.
he sold Beats. Remember when he sold Beats?
No, he sold it for $90 million
Oh.
and split that with Jimmy
Who's Jimmy?
Iovine.
Oh. Said it like I knew Jimmy.
Who the fuck is Jimmy?
Right.
No, but like, how exciting is that to know that Jay-Z, a former drug dealer from the gutter, has grown from the concrete and now is the 5th black billionaire?
I mean, it's a milestone. I mean, knowing from what he, came, where he started and to where he is now, like his life shifted for the better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what's up there. He's a billionaire now.
Yeah, a whole $1 billion. What would y'all do with $1 billion?
The first thing I'm doing is paying off my student loans
Yeah.
because it feels like I owe $1 billion.
And I'd probably buy Kentucky State.
I wouldn't buy Kentucky State.
Oh God, no.
What am I buying them for?
I
would actually buy like a notable HBCU. Not Kentucky
Wow.
State.
I would probably buy a building.
For what though? Like, why am I buying a building?
I would probably pay for a new building. Like,
You
for like
need
a
to-
new building. For a new student center or for like a new something.
Just
I would pay for
a
it.
whole new university.
You're not going to come for Kentucky State like that's not.
no,
I
but
didn't
yeah,
go
do
there.
that. Just go buy a whole new university.
I didn't go there.
Anyways, what would y'all? So pay off student loans.
And then I actually buy like my dream house.
I would make sure I'm set. I would make sure my family's set.
That too.
I would start a nonprofit for youth. I would invest in a business. I would buy a building so a company could rent it out, but I would not start my own business.
I would probably buy a whole bunch of parking lots too.
in LA.
Yeah,
yes.
oh yeah.
I would.
No,
I would,
Koreatown. Only in Koreatown.
Yeah,
hate
Koreatown,
Koreatown.
Mid City.
Because there's nowhere to park. in
Yeah, there's
Koreatown.
nowhere to
I
park.
just
So I
hate
definitely buy a
Koreatown because of the.
person.
Because of the Koreans?
A person, place, a thing. He doesn't like Asians.
Well, this is a racist show. You can say it.
So this is a very racist show.
I think they are the worst drivers.
Asians are the worst drivers.
Horrible drivers.
Here we go.
Well, really is Asians and women. Women are terrible drivers too.
Muting
Horrible.
Chris's
Anytime that I've
mic. I'm muting your mic.
Women are not good drivers.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying I didn't say anything bad about them.
especially if they're Asian. Do you know how many
Muting
times
Josh's mic.
those those people almost took me off this
Those
earth?
people. Wow.
But you can't sit here and say women are. I mean, some women are bad drivers. I'm not
You
saying
can't
literally all.
say
Of them.
all women are bad.
Okay,
drivers.
some actually are though.
Some guys are bad drivers.
Women drive worse.
I'm not a bad driver.
Where's
Kelvin,
your
yeah,
car?
Yeah, you are.
Where's my car? Someone had accidentally totaled it.
Kelvin, you actually are a bad driver.
I am not a
I
bad
tell you this
driver.
all the time.
You are a horrible driver.
I am a wonderful driver.
No, when you first got your car, I told you it was no point in you getting a car.
I can drive.
No, you can't. That's okay. Like, it's okay.
You know, it's hard to come to terms with once you realize you can't do something that a lot of people can do.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
can
it's
you
just-
parallel park?
It's just not your thing.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
On one try?
Yes.
No,
I
you
had. I
can't.
used to have to parallel park every day in Kentucky, like in Bowling Green, because we didn't have like a parking garage. We had street parking, so I had to park on the street. And I used to parallel park.
I never saw it, so I don't believe it.
Wow.
I've never seen
Josh,
it.
have you ever been in a car when I parallel park?
You know, when we were
Yeah,
talking about
whatever.
the mobile home,
Uh huh.
you guys drive equally bad.
Wow. And I've never even seen him drive, and I know he.
I do not
Wow.
drive bad.
Have you ever been in a car accident with Kelvin? I have.
Chris, why do you always try to make up this
Homecoming
story?
2013?
Why do you always bring up
Was
this
that 13?
one time?
Josh, we were driving.
This one
do you,
time.
do you know Moore's Lies?
Who?
Moore's Lies?
Right, brother. Moore's Lies. Big Mo.
Oh, yes.
So we were using Morris's car. Now
Hey, Ray.
the night before, I have no idea why we were. I don't know why he had his car, but anyway. So he picks me up.
Why did I have Mo's car?
I think Mo was drunk. He couldn't drive or
couldn't
something.
drive or something, so I had his car.
So Kelvin comes to pick me up at 7 in the morning because we had to go help set up the tailgate. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I want to say it lasted.
Homecoming?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it lasted about an hour and a half. So he drops me off about 8:30. So as we get to Combs, you know those pillars. Like, do you remember Combs? Okay, so you
I
know like
stayed
the.
By the amphitheater, right?
I know someone who stayed in Combs. I didn't go to that
You stayed at Combs, right?
So you know those pillars, like if you're going around like the park, you know the parking lot is like a circle. So if you go around the circle, it's like those pillars. That's like right there. They're like those pinkish pillars. So Kelvin
Stop telling this
drops me
story.
off. I get out the car. I told him to back up because he was. This is Kelvin. This is the pillar. He was literally like right here. So if he turns, he's gonna hit it. So I told him just back up a little bit and then go. He said, "No, I got it. And I'm like, all right. So I'm walking. As I'm walking, I hear boom. And I turn around, I'm like, oh my God. This nigga, the pillar was like lean. Like it was like that. It was lean. So I'm just turning around looking like, dude, that's Morris's car. What the fuck? And I don't even think you told Morris about it.
So here's the thing.
That's exactly what happened. Don't even try to
Unless
switch the story.
The story is kind of like that. I just misguided. I was talking
After
to
I told your ass
I was
to
talking
back
to
up.
the nursing students. They were distracting me.
You weren't talking to anybody.
So then it was just a mess. What happened to Morris' car? It was just had a little bit of color.
It was very pink.
Just a very different color and a little white marks. But fun fact: if you use 409, it'll get all that stuff right out. No one ever know.
Says a bad driver.
Right. And you didn't even tell that man that you fucked his car up.
Why? Because the 409 got it out, so there was no use of telling this story. Why would I tell this story now?
That's your truth. You take it
This
to the
is
grave.
my truth, and there's no reason for us to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You're-
tell Morris.
You're a bad driver.
I'm gonna tell Morris in
Don't you tell-
October.
I am not a bad driver. So if you all have the power and influence of a billionaire, what would you use your influence for?
Give me an example.
Like, what philanthropies would you give to? Like, what causes would you speak out on?
I told you I would start a nonprofit for kids. My kids.
Like, what type of nonprofit? Like sports?
Yeah, it'd definitely be sports related. Just because I feel like coaches have been mentors to me in my life, so I would give back in that way for kids, youth of any race.
I would love to clean up Skid Row, so I would probably do that. Yeah, like all them buildings that they live around, like I would probably turn those into homeless shelters and all that.
Because I always want this shower laundromat. I really want a shower laundromat for homeless people. Like a place where they can shower and they can do their laundry. Josh, why are you looking like that?
It's just, I don't know if that would work.
They just need somewhere to shower and to do their laundry.
Because homeless people do stink.
They do stink. But I think that shower laundromat would stink too.
The shower laundromat will stink, but I'll have to have people there to come and clean it and make sure I'm regulated and things like that.
So it would be a fully staffed.
Yeah, it'd be fully staffed with volunteers and also
24
staff.
hours a
And
day.
then
Ain't
also
nobody about
security.
to volunteer to do that.
24
People will
hours a day.
volunteer. And then 24 hours, we'll just be on a rotation. We'll have security, make sure the crazies don't do nothing crazy, and it'll be a place that they can shower and wash their clothes.
I wish you the best. What would you do? Oh,
That's what I would do.
sorry.
Also-
that went so over my head. I thought it was a joke. Okay, yeah.
You know, I have an affinity for the homeless. But then I also probably would probably something with the arts. And definitely HBCUs in the arts, and yeah, I will raise awareness, especially music in schools, because they try to take it out, drawing, things like that.
Sounds good.
Fine performing, and what's the other one? Visual arts. All right, number 3.
Number 3.
We're on number 3, and you have not even.
Oh, number 3.
Thank you. All right, R. Kelly has been indicted on 11 more sexual assault and abuse
you have to read this
charges.
story?
Can we not talk about R. Kelly?
Why?
Do you have to
These
read
are
the story?
Important. He
Lock
has
him
to
up.
go
That's
down.
lock him up.
R.
We
Kelly
know
was
what he's
indicted with
done.
11 additional counts of sexual assault and abuse charges related to one alleged victim.
Blah,
Kelly
blah,
faces
blah.
4 counts of aggravated criminal sexual assault, 2 counts of criminal sexual assault, and 5 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse, according to court
And this man
documents.
is still free.
The new charges were filed by Cook County grand jury and involve a woman who was under the age of 18 at the time of the alleged abuse. The indictment accuses Kelly of, this gets graphic, guys. Kelly of ejaculating onto the victim's body and committing acts of sexual penetration by the use of threat or force. In some cases, Kelly committed battery in course of the charges. Kelly was arrested in February on 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse involving 4 women, 3 of those who were underage at the time of the alleged act. He recently served 2 stints in jail, the first failing to post a $100,000 bond on sexual abuse charges, and then failing to pay his ex-wife $161,000 and $663 and child support. Kelly's attorney, Steve Gernberg, said that the new charges involve one of the 4 alleged victims identified in both indictments. He told BuzzFeed News that these new charges are not really new. They are the same conduct, just charged differently. Same alleged victim, same time frame, same facts, and we expect the same results. In 2017, JP told BuzzFeed News about how she began a sexual relationship with Kelly at the age of 16 after he was acquitted for child pornography in 2018. 3 of the 10 counts filed against Kelly in February involved JP for indictments for incidents that occurred between 2009 and 2010, according to Cook County State Attorney's Office. I was reading online, and a lot of people think this is a witch hunt for R. Kelly, and I just want to say to those people, fuck you. Big fuck you. This is not a witch hunt. This is repeated behavior that it needs to be stopped. And yeah, that pisses me off.
I just feel like lock him up. I don't even have much to say about R.
I
Kelly.
feel like lock him up and lock up everybody who knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised. Like the team, I don't know if this has to be like like how the Trump Mueller report has been going. Like everybody around him has to fall too. But when would everybody fall? Because Trump got off, but everybody else got arrested. And now it's like R. Kelly is just getting arrested, but what about the helpers, the managers, the goers, the personal assistants?
Mm-hmm.
I think they should get time too. Is that like is that enabling and embedding a criminal?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how that works. I know like if they run away and you get them and you help them get free, that's that. But I feel like this is the same thing. You're helping them get free.
They definitely covered it up, so they should go too.
That's all you gotta say. I can move.
I don't like talking about R. Kelly. I just feel like lock the motherfucker up. I'm confused why he's still out and about performing and all that.
I'm confused too.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Like, why is he not locked up? I don't get it.
We have tapes. Like they said, there's more tapes.
They said he kept a vault in the documentary.
Yeah, they said he kept a vault, but then like they're saying that they found more tapes that they are going to use against him.
How does he not have more kids?
Yeah, that's surprising.
Well, because they were kids.
I mean, they can't get
And he
pregnant.
probably paid for the abortion.
Well, yeah, I would think that too. He probably paid for the abortions, or like forced them to get the abortion.
Yeah.
Because I really, that would have really set him off on fire.
Yeah.
If like a 14-year-old got pregnant by him,
Yeah.
lock him up.
Number 4
Number 4,
or 5.
5. Number 4 or 5.
I said it.
Oh, okay. All right, this one's for the Beehive. All right, Beyonce's publicist is not here for the Beehive attacking Nicole Curran after the conversation that happened while sitting courtside at game, was that 3 of the NBA Finals?
I think.
All right, so who knew that asking a celebrity if they wanted lime on their drink or not would create such drama, especially when it comes to being hospitable to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, Yvette Nicole Shure, Beyonce's publicist, who is black, shout out to her, took to her Instagram on Thursday posting words about being kind, but not directly talking about the situation. This is what she said. She says, "I'm looking back today at the start of the On the Run 2 tour a year ago. It was a place of joy, unimaginable entertainment from 2 of the best performers in the world, and a place of love. Every single day on that tour, I saw love, which is why I also want to speak here to the beautiful Beehive. I know your love runs deep, but that love has to be given to every human. It will bring no joy to the person you love so much if you spew hate in her name. We love you." Now, this message is aimed at the recent situation where Jay and B were sitting courtside at Game 3 of the NBA Finals next to Nicole Curran, who is the wife of Golden State Warriors owner Joe LeCobb.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Now, during the game, Curran asked B what she would like to drink and follow up by asking Jay what would he like. In the middle of the conversation, both Jay and B waved to someone across the court, prompting Curran to lean over B to ask if Jay wanted lime in his drink. The video went viral, causing Curran to disable her social media account due to death threats.
Y'all are the most annoying fan base I've ever seen.
We
in my
are
life.
the second most annoying fan base.
Who's first?
The Barbs.
No.
Oh, the Barbs are so annoying.
Nicki fans will never do no shit like
I
this.
was like, who's a barb?
I hate
Y'all
the
are the
Barbs.
most annoying, antagonizing, hateful. All of that.
Now, I will say this. I am honestly rather disappointed in the Beehive. Like, I understand we go hard for B, and I understand that we love her with our
You don't even know her.
entirety. But to threaten somebody for asking Jay-Z what he wanted in his drink. Now, I have seen the video, and it does look like B is annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
But B is high as fuck.
That's probably what it was.
B was high as fuck in that video, and that's why she didn't need a drink. And that's why Jay wanted some alcohol. I don't think she was annoyed. I don't think anything. Beyonce was just high as fuck. She's always
She
high as
wasn't
fuck.
annoyed. All she did, Jay, you want a lime, right? And oh yeah, a lime.
Yeah, you can see him in the video.
And she
saying
scooted
vodka,
over immediately.
vodka and said soda. Like you can see exactly what he wanted. Like him saying that. I do want to say I think that the
They
Hive
could have been
and-
annoyed at each other.
That too.
That's what we don't know.
Yeah.
They could have been very. He could have said he wasn't drinking tonight, and he straight up ordered a drink.
right. And she
And she
probably
She
was
could have
like,
been upset about
Yeah.
that.
like nigga.
Nobody knows exactly what was said except for those 3.
She could have didn't want to go to the game, and he was like, "No, let's go to the fucking game."
And she was high as fuck.
There's like the videos were funny, especially the ones that like when they put words on it.
Yeah.
But I do think it was a little unnecessary to attack that woman.
Didn't do shit, but ask that man what kind of drink he want. But you can't say that y'all are not the most annoying fan base. Y'all overhype everything. Beyonce could do no wrong for y'all.
It's also rude, like
to kill that woman over a drink.
Yeah, they did. They were doing the most. The Hive was doing the most.
And then the Beehive don't even like Jay-Z no more.
Yeah, the Beehive is not really here for Jay-Z. We are slowly getting him back in our graces, but we really don't care for him as much. We don't like a lot of Jay-Z, whatever y'all say. But I also will say this. I understand standing, but death threats and stuff are just way too much. As somebody who was bullied by the Barbs and was told that my mother should never have me, should have aborted, I can understand how people could be so mean.
This conversation, what?
When my boss said some comments about Ariana Grande.
Oh, he was deserved to be attacked.
The Urinators and the Barbs found me and was commenting on my page.
Urinators? They call themselves Urinators?
Yeah, they call themselves the Urinators.
Oh. But do you know what his boss said, though?
No.
He said that that Ariana Grande was looking like an R. Kelly snack waiting to get peed on.
He deserved all the way he got. Why'd they come to your page, though? I don't remember.
Because they said I was producer of the show. I should have got up and stopped the show and
you
said that we can't say that.
I should have gotten your comments,
He's a
too.
grown man. Like,
Talking about
you should
Jason?
have known better, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have known better than to say what he said.
How old is he?
Jason's
enough.
41.
Ooh.
Right.
Anyways, so yeah, so I can understand like how fan bases are just crazy and how they just do the most.
Us OVOers will never do that.
What?
When have you ever known Drake fans to do something stupid? Never.
Stream his albums?
You like his songs.
I like some of his songs.
Anyway, we don't do no dumb shit like that.
Uh-oh. Look at Josh. Change positions. What's going on over there?
This seat is leather.
Oh, I thought you had something to say about Drake.
It's rather warm.
No, but I just want to put that in because I just feel like sometimes fan bases do too much. Like, it's okay to go for your people, but like go for the things that actually like matter. Don't do death threats and stuff like that because that's not cute.
I'm so happy I'm not a fan of anyone. Like I don't go hard for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a great song, you have a great song, but I'm not about to sit there and put your face on my shirt, put your face on my screensaver. You're not getting that out of me. So
I have Michael Jackson on my screensaver.
Right now, Solange is on my screensaver.
And I have a Michael Jackson case.
Michael Jackson and his documentary's coming out soon, right?
It already
The
came
one on
out. It was a
HBO
lie.
came out, and it was a lie.
It's full of lies.
And it was pulled from HBO.
It was pulled from HBO and lots of petitions and HBO. And even the director's like it's full of lies and
I
inconsistency.
feel like if that person has died, leave him alone.
Leave them alone.
That too. Yeah.
And lock
Leave
up R.
them
Kelly.
alone. Leave your
Shit.
family alone.
No, lock up the motherfuckers who Chris Roberson and Wade Roberson and the other guy.
For lying. That's liable.
Yeah.
I would take all they fucking money. All right, guys. So that's it for Bitch, You Better Read.
What's my favorite word? Yes!
And now it's time for the topic. So this week's topic is called Playing Detective. So have y'all ever, I'll tell y'all the situation after, but have y'all ever, like, let's just say y'all was at an event or a part, like, okay, last night, if y'all was at the event, let's say it was somebody that y'all wanted to talk to, but y'all just couldn't talk to them. Like, it was like you couldn't approach them at that time. They were talking or they were doing whatever that they were doing. So it wasn't no right time for you to actually step in and say, hey, I'm so-and-so to get their number or whatever. So you find the person on Instagram. Like, you actually search the location y'all were at, and they just happened to tag where they were. And so you found the person, and now you...
oh, my God. Is that a way to find people?
Yeah. Like, if you... Like, where were y'all at last night?
Wow.
We were at Child Seduction Saturday.
Okay, let's just say if that was the name of the building. So if you... like, if you took a picture and tagged the picture and your location, I can just search Seduction Saturday.
Crazier.
You gonna use these methods for yourself?
I just got a little bit crazy.
Chris, you're helping.
Oh, wow.
Invade a stalker.
But I don't think it's crazy, though, because... But before I say what happened, like...
Go ahead, continue your story. I'm sorry.
Do y'all think that that's, like... Like, if you message the person after you found, like, hey, like, I know it was no way for us to, like, talk last night. You were busy, whatever. and you DM them and say like, now you're trying to get to know them because you couldn't say anything last night. So is it weird that?
Yes.
How's that weird?
Some people say weird, but I honestly would be flattered. Like you sought me out.
I don't think it's weird at all.
How did you find me?
I think that's dope. Like you sought me out. Like you saw me.
Like
you sought me out.
If you don't have 5 seconds to find a way to approach me, don't
okay, let me just
me.
tell you what happened. So I was at this. It was what's it called? Roof. I think it was called the Treehouse Rooftop in downtown. And it wasn't even a rooftop. It was the building was a story big. So
I have been there. No,
yeah, so I was there.
Horrible.
And like, how do y'all call that a rooftop? I could literally see the street from here.
Anything.
I can see the street from here.
I can toss my keys up to you.
Yeah. so I was there, and it was this girl there, and I was like, damn, she fine as hell. And it was a Greek function, so she was strolling all the time. Just somebody was in her face all the time, and she was always taking pictures or whatever. So I didn't say shit because it was no right time for me to actually say hello, I'm Chris or whatever.
So that was the first time you saw her
ever. I don't even know this girl. I don't know her at all. So anyway, I want to say like 2 or 3 days later, I was like, let me just see if I can find her gram. So I searched where we were. She tagged where they were. I mean the place, and I was like, oh shit, there's her page. And then I followed her. So how's that weird? It didn't go anywhere. Like it didn't even go anywhere.
I don't know.
Like so, if that happened to y'all would feel like that's creepy, or what?
I wouldn't give you my attention. Like cool.
But why
saw
not
me.
though? Like what's the triggering part that you wouldn't be comfortable with? Because they found you?
Should have said something.
But what if there was no opportunity to? Like, let's just say we were at the sporting event. You were handling the talent. Like, you were over here with the talent, and you were walking them back and forth, and you were doing shit here and there. They couldn't come say anything. Do you just feel like, I mean, that's their loss? Like, I mean,
No,
it just wasn't meant to be?
You approach a friend, there's somebody you see her hanging around, you do something to get your face seen that night, and make your presence known. I think people, I'm not saying that's what you did, but I think a lot of people hide behind social media and then use that as their get in to meet someone. And I think that's why a lot of I just don't agree with the whole social media approach. Now, if you guys have been following each other for a minute, yeah, cool.
So that way it would have been okay.
Yes, that's acceptable. But to see her, not say anything to her, then 3 days later DM her, I just don't. You never know what state of mind she was in or in that day or whatever the case may be. She probably was just like, okay, I don't even remember that night, to be honest. Like, I was drunk, I was high, or just having too much. Like, you should have said something to her. Mm-hmm. I feel like you should always approach someone and get your face out there. Mm-hmm. I just don't like the social media approach. But I'm not big on social media.
I have no problem with someone hitting me up in the DMs if they sought me out, as long as they're not crazy.
Yeah, if the DMs are usually empty, then a new DM would be, a highlight of someone's day. So maybe.
Wow, my DMs aren't empty. They're open. Oh, but they're open. But they're not empty. But no, I think that would be flattering.
Yeah, like what would you
if
say?
Somebody was like, you know what? Hey Jackie, what's up? But I would just be like, thank you, because I know how I was last night. There was somebody I wanted to talk to, but I was so out of it that I did not speak. But it's somebody I see all the time out. So the next time I see them out, I'm going to speak. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
because we make eye contact all the time.
I saw the person again, and
we make eye contact all the fucking time.
But I know for a fact I would never see her again. What would I ever see her again?
Shoot your shot. I believe in shooting your shot. If you don't shoot your shot, you're not going to get what you want. You shoot it.
I don't go to Greek functions all the time out here. I feel like the Greek functions out here be trash. So if a Greek function was the only way
out here, I'm not even Greek, and
Greek life out here has nothing to do. It's nothing of where I play. So Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like there would have been ever a time for me to actually see her again. She's probably going to go to CGP next week, but I mean, who's to say I'm going? So I felt like shit.
I believe she shoots your shot. Like I'm nervous and definitely don't really talk to people all the time, and people tell me about this.
I'm dying over here. Shoot your shot in person.
I don't know. There's pros and cons to both.
Y'all mamas and daddies didn't have no damn Instagram, and they ain't about to email them like, oh my gosh, let me get his email address. Let me go to the red page or yellow pages, and
that probably could have been the norm.
You know
what? Let me ask my mom.
I don't think talk to people.
I'm about to ask my mom. What was the norm for getting to know somebody back in the 80s?
Back in the 80s. Oh shit, that was.
If she picks up.
Let me FaceTime my mama.
I'm gonna FaceTime my mom.
Yeah, let's all ask.
My mom may be at church though.
My mama might say something ghetto.
My mom ain't got FaceTime.
Oh,
my mom's not picking up.
Gosh,
you know Tawanda is. Tawanda.
Her name is To.
Two.
Mom. Yes. You're live on air with the Get Right now.
Hey Miss Ragland.
Chris, I'm in with the baby right now.
Oh.
I just had a question real quick.
Oh, I'm loud.
Okay, so back in like the 70s or 80s or whatever, what was the form of communication when you wanted to get to know somebody? Like, how did you, God. What?
I'm in with the baby right now.
Mom, it's just 2 seconds.
Okay.
So, like, what was the form of communication like back in the 70s or 80s? Did you hear the question?
Chris, just call her
What
back.
was the form of communication?
Yeah, like back in the 70s or 80s, like how did you approach somebody? If you didn't approach them in person, what was the best way to find somebody?
What was the best way to what?
Find someone.
In the club.
No, okay, but I'm saying not in person though. Like if you found, like seeing how Instagram and Twitter wasn't out back then, what was the best way to find somebody?
Did you have to look them up in the phone book, or
are you laughing? Mom, answer the question.
She's definitely laughing.
What's the question, Chris? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
You called me at a time where I'm sorry. I'm in here with the baby.
Okay, Mom, 2 seconds.
Let her be with the baby.
If you are out and you couldn't approach somebody, I mean, just because of whatever reason, what is the best way to find that person back in the 70s or 80s? Like, how did you find them? Yellow Pages or what?
Back then, somebody always had an address. Somebody always knew. Turn right, he lived down there. Like, we would stalk people back in the day.
Exactly.
We would drive by their house, we would stalk them, follow their family members, stuff like that, to get to the person that we wanted to get to.
Back, when was this, the 70s or the 80s?
This was like the 80s.
Oh. Well, you can go back in there, Charlie. We want to know
I'm sorry, okay.
We want to know how that was back then.
Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Whose mom is next?
I can call my mom. She may be in church.
Ever answer.
Tawanda may be in church though.
Ever answer.
What happened in the comments?
Jackie said she's here. What she missed? A lot, girl, a lot. She said, how would you find somebody that you're interested in? Like, how would you go about finding somebody? And she's laughing at your mom saying follow their family member.
I didn't think she was going to. That's kind of stalkerish. Now, that's legit stalkerish.
Hey, beautiful, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. I have you live here on the radio right now, okay? Okay, turn me up.
What you say?
I have you live here on the radio, okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, hi, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Wanda.
What's up?
You on the radio?
Yeah, we're on the radio. Chemo's there, too. Hey, Chemo.
Yeah, we in the car.
Oh, yeah, in the car.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Andre?
Yeah. Hey.
All right, so I have a question. Everybody,
Ask your mom first.
okay, so I have a question, okay?
All right.
So we're here having a debate. Chris is talking about he met a young lady. Well, he's seen a girl out at the club, right? But he didn't approach her there, but he found her online and asked her out.
Say why he did not approach her.
He didn't approach her because there was too many people there and that it would just been awkward, right?
That's not why.
So, but he found her.
You making
he
it sound
found
so
her-
bold.
Hold on. He found her on the internet, okay? We're asking, back in the 80s, in the 70s, if you were to see somebody out and you did not know any of their information, how would you find them?
You would have to go up to that person because unless you know somebody that know them,
My mom said
other
that.
than that, you would have to go in and approach them.
You have to find out what church they went to.
Yeah.
Did y'all look?
What
If
church
they
they went.
church going,
Did y'all like look people up in the phone book?
or go back to the club. No, we try to find somebody that know that person. That or even just hang back at that club.
My friend did know her, and I asked about it.
So you pretty much had to stalk that
You know
person.
what kind of person that is. If they're a club hanger, then you'll find them. Now, if they not, it's kind of hard. If they ain't a church-going people, then it's kind of hard. You know, but you always see somebody at the grocery store. But you never know. You might run up on them. Man, I ain't saying it'll be next week. It might be 6 months.
6 months looking.
It might be. You might look, you know.
So the stories are kind of the same.
Okay.
But now you got Facebook and everything. People on Facebook.
You just have to like you said, or either
Know somebody.
find somebody that knows them. That's the only way you get to.
But you just not me. How you don't know somebody until you talk to her. If you talk, get a good conversation with them. Then, you know,
Well, that's
you can't leave a number or something. Or she said, well, you know, I'll be coming back here at the club, or, you know, I hang out here. So that's the only way. If you ain't got no good communication with it, then you might not find her back. You know, you might make sure if you want to find her back, you make a good conversation and communication with her. You'll find her.
So you have to
Conversation.
go out and you have to search. Okay, that's all we wanted to know because we're trying to figure out how did you guys do it back in the day. So we're literally calling all of our parents and to figure out like how they did it.
Okay.
Well, we got their number.
You got your number. You had
Got
to
it.
shoot your shot. All right, thank you guys. I love y'all.
Love you too.
All right.
All right, bye.
Chemo. I was about to say Chemo don't love you.
I'm gonna try
Chemo
to
does-
call one person.
Chemo does love me. He said I love you when this gang it up. I hung up on him though.
But he didn't. Your mom said it first.
My mom said it first and then Chemo said it after.
Is this your mom?
Gigi,
You gotta hold it.
I
to
have
the
a question
microphone.
for you.
Yes, sir.
So I'm on a radio show right now, and people can hear you. So I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but we have to know. We have to know. How did you guys date back in the day? Like, how did you get someone's number? How did you get someone's attention? Like, say this is an example. Say you see a young man out at a party or something in college or whatever the case may be. You just see someone out. How did you back in the day find that person and get their attention? Did you go through the yellow pages? Did you? What did you do?
Because children weren't listed in the phone book. It would have been their parents that were listed. I was probably ahead of my time. I would be the go-to for my friends. So if my friend saw someone and they wanted to meet them, I would usually go over and introduce myself and introduce them to my friend. So that I left it up to them to get the number.
So
But,
this was the case with a friend of mine. So he saw a girl. They were at a party. She was involved in this party as far as like she was dancing. She was in a sorority, so she was strolling. She was just being super social, and he didn't want to disrupt her moments. And so he found a different way to find her, and that was by using social media a few days later. But I think social media is kind of a cop-out, and I feel like he should have said something to her that night. So
absolutely. If she's being social and she's open to meeting people and interacting with people, why would you not take advantage of that opportunity
But
and then try to go around anonymously and meet somebody like undercover kind of a thing? Just they're there. They're open, and the party's a great place to just step into it, introduce yourself, and start a conversation.
So what was one thing you would do to get someone's attention or find that person? Would you approach them right then and there, or?
I do. Yeah. back in the day when I was a teenager, I did it, and even now, if there's somebody that I would like to talk to, I just walk up and introduce myself.
Look at you.
And but I would be an extrovert, okay? But I introduce myself, and there's always things you can strike up conversation. You can use a social approach about weather or whatever, or the way they look. It's always nice to give a compliment about how someone looks and strike up a conversation.
So you still believe in the old school method of just walk up to somebody and approach them? Okay.
Absolutely. I think the art of conversation is lost. And typing conversation just doesn't have
the same effect.
Whatever. It doesn't. You need to look in someone's eyes. You need to hear the inflections in their voice and facial conversation and body language. All that means something. People tell you about themselves when they talk. And if you are not looking at them and present, you miss a lot. Typing, you can't tell, but I tell you who I am when I am talking to you. So by you looking at me and interacting with me face to face, you learn a lot about me.
I agree, because this girl could be like ratchetly eating chips and smacking while, like, she could be doing the most ratchet thing while sending you this DM, and you would never know. And she could not be your type.
What's wrong with eating chips?
Nothing's
smacking.
And then when
smacking.
you're talking to people, chemistry. There's something about chemistry.
Yeah.
And just being in somebody's space. And
I agree. You can't establish that chemistry over a phone.
You cannot.
Over texting or
No, you
a
can't.
DM.
Now, I will say, having said that, there are individuals that have had long-distance relationships. They've never met, and they type back and forth, and they've learned. They say that they fell in love with the person's mind. So I can't dismiss that, because there have been many cases where that has happened. But I still think there's something to be said for just interacting with an individual.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you answering the phone, because my own mother did not. I called her 3 times and she did not answer me at all.
Anytime. Love you so much. Glad to talk to you. Let's chat.
Love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Is Gigi grandmother?
Yes.
Oh.
So I guess you have to shoot
So,
your
okay,
shot.
wait.
So
My
I
mom-
guess it can. Oh, she
My
typed
mom
it.
sent me another message. She said, "We also looked in the white pages. Yellow pages. Yellow pages were for businesses. You caught me off guard. Internet wasn't savvy. Rather, we didn't really have it. But it was about being on your PI. What does PI mean?
Private eye.
Oh,
Private investigation.
is that what that means?
Yeah, being a private investigator, PI, like a detective.
Going by someone's word, like they stay in the vicinity of Pico and Fairfax and hanging around that area, driving down to each and every street and go to that place where you last saw that person. Or
Is she local?
Huh?
Is she local?
Yeah, she's from here.
Oh,
She's
I was
from
like,
here.
how she know
Yeah,
what
she's
Pico
from
and
here.
Fairfax?
Yeah.
She
I'm
got
from
it
here.
real
No,
specific.
Chris's mom's from here.
I had
So
no
am I.
idea. I'm
Chris-
thinking
and
so
like,
am I.
Chris's mom's from
And so am I. Anyway, she said, ask someone, hey, you know so-and-so, are they single? Where do they stay? I think the where do they stay part, that's kind of, I wouldn't do that.
at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask, like, where
I'd
does she
be
live?
real mad if you.
Yeah,
popped
I'm not about
in
to
my
pull up at
apartment.
her spot. Like, I felt like that was a lot.
So, how do you? I know I'm naturally a flirt, but I'm honestly nervous. So there's a couple people that when I go out, like I want to speak to them and I get an eye, but I don't actually go and speak or say anything. So when you shoot your shot in person, how do you do it? Because I did get a number on last Thursday, and I was really proud of myself.
I can't tell you the last time I shot my shot in person. I can't even remember the last time I actually shot my shot in person.
I did Thursday. I seen the person. We had walked past each other like 2 or 3 times, and then I finally called him and was like, okay. We were talking about the music, and then eventually I was like, why are you not dancing? Because I'm about to go. I got to get up early. So I was like, oh, man, so why don't you just give me your number so I can make sure you wake up?
Wait, say it again?
Oh my God!
Whoa, wait.
Please don't say it again.
Say that again?
So I was like, why you look like you tired? Like, you said, it's like, man, like, oh, yeah, I'm about to leave.
This is in person?
Yeah, this is in person. Like, man, I'm so tired. Like, I got an early morning. Like, I'm about to go. Like, I was like, oh, well, so it was like, but I'm having fun. But I know I got an early morning. I was like, well, how about this? give me your number so I can make sure I give you a wake up call in the morning.
Oh, I would do that.
And I got the number.
I wouldn't think to do that immediately, but that was.
I seen the open shot, so I just had to.
Did you call?
No, because I gave them their number, but they text me, so now we're texting now.
I'm confused. So you said,
Give
"Hey,
me
I'm
your
gonna give you a
number.
wake up call." You didn't actually call.
I didn't because I didn't have the number because I was
Kelvin
drunk. I gave
I'm
them.
confused.
I gave my number out, and they saved it. And I was like, "Oh fuck, I didn't call." Like when somebody's like, "Oh, here, put your number," and you're supposed to call yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't call myself. So I was sitting there waiting for like a day and a half. Like, oh man. Talking about better shoot my shot. I need to shoot my shot with the person that I think is cute, that I see out all the time.
Do you think that it's better to?
I don't like to shoot my shot at the club neither.
But do you think it's better to send a friend or go yourself?
Go yourself.
Go yourself.
Unless it's a mutual friend. Like if it's a mutual friend, it's like, damn, like who's this? Like, oh, I know them. And then like, oh, okay, hit me with the alley-oop.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it's totally random, I don't.
Like Bree Shortcake, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever we're at homecoming, like if Kelvin will always text me like, I'm around Bree, come right now.
What's her last name?
I don't know her last name.
Shortcake?
That's her name on Instagram.
I was like, what?
What?
That was like my first. That was my first.
What in the Mary
that was my
Poppins?
first K-State crush.
Oh, I didn't go there.
Bree is so damn fine too. But yeah, so I just need an alley-oop.
My Bree?
Not
Like-
Washington.
Oh, okay.
What is Bree's last name? Do you know?
I don't know.
I know it's Bree Shortcake. She's from Chicago.
Oh God, light skin.
No.
Dark chocolate,
Brown skin.
milk chocolate.
I wonder if
Super
I know Bree
gorgeous.
Shortcake.
But yeah, okay.
I
That's
didn't.
like
I didn't
shoot
go
your shot.
there, but I'm just gonna look it up just in case.
So the consensus is shoot your shot regardless.
Yeah, or find them in the white pages.
Find them
Are
in the
we
white
listed
pages.
in the white pages? Like,
No,
are we?
I don't.
I don't think
so.
they.
I don't even think they have it anymore. We have Google.
All right, they did. I feel like
I don't
they
even have a
stopped
phone
making
book.
like yellow books and whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's online, but I don't think anyone's printing a phone book.
They should start doing that.
They should.
Well, no, because you know how many Chris Whites are. I'm sure there's only one. No one has the last name of
Make it an
Byers.
adventure.
Oh, okay, Bree Shortcake.
You remember her?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bree is fine.
Were you already following her?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that's my wife in my head. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's from Chicago. Though.
Yeah. Even though Chicago's kind of, yeah, I'll make an exception for Bree though.
Wait, I don't know Bree Shortcake. She was there way after me, right?
No,
She
we were all there
graduated
the same.
I think she graduated 2012
Really?
or maybe 13.
Oh,
I know she graduated before I did. I graduated in 15.
she was there with us.
Yes.
She was there my freshman year. My freshman year was 2010.
Okay.
Now I remember she came to the grill when I used to work, and I gave her free things all the time. All the time. I didn't care what she wanted. She asked for a 12-piece. She got it. But yeah, that was all for the topic.
That was a good topic, Chris. And thank you to all the moms
All right, and grandparents.
and grandparents.
Yeah.
Side note, it's Black Music Month, and Apple Music has some amazing Black music
what month?
playlists. Black Music Month. June is always Black Music Month.
Is that new?
No, it's been a while for a while.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's
Never.
different. That's why the BET Awards are in June. But it's Black Music
How
Month.
you know that?
It's the truth because it started off with Black Music Weekend, and it just became
Who made that?
Black Music.
No, like who made that a month?
I don't know. It was just always been.
No.
June is Black Music Month, and Apple Music has some amazing Black Music Month playlists. So, like, if you want to listen to that, go and indulge in that. But I say that because it's question of the day. I jumped ahead, didn't I? I was
Where
going
were you even about to
going
go?
to if I told you that.
Nigga don't never know the structure of the show.
Save
this
it.
is 87 episode.
All right, so now it's the question of the day, and I did have a new thing for it, but I didn't add it. So,
Go ahead.
the question of the day, I think Chris put this in. If the person you are dating had a 90-day rule to not spend any money on you, would you still go forward with getting to know them?
Ooh.
I saw this on Facebook, the question.
Ooh.
And there was a lot of lying-ass females talking about oh, no, that's okay. That's fine. They would do it. I don't know, not one female who would actually say, if a nigga ain't spending no money on them in 90 days, that they actually gonna continue to date the nigga. I don't know, not one that would actually say that. And there was a few. I even asked my best friend. My best friend said I wouldn't have anything to say to him. Like, we can't even talk anymore.
90 days is a long time.
90 days is only
it is.
3 months.
That's
I mean,
a long
that's still a
time.
long time to you know, to date somebody.
Hell, I'm about to whip out a nice little date, like one of our first or second ones.
But it's 90 days, so it's not 90 dates.
I know, but I'm just saying, like.
Oh, has it been 3 months? You saying?
No, I'm saying, like, before month 1 is over, I'm going to plan a nice date.
A nice
Oh,
date
yeah, yeah, yeah.
to
But
pay
I'm
for
not-
it.
I would plan to pay for it, but, like, if I had them pay for it, I would feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad. Like, I'm usually the one that pays for lunch and dinner and stuff, so I would rather someone take me out. And if you had a 90-day rule, that's a great 90. Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Now she's calling back?
Yeah.
Ask her.
Answer it.
Mama,
Yes, sir.
you in the house not doing. Anyway, sorry. So I'm doing a radio show, and
Hey, Mom, we're live.
oh, she's cooking. Can you hear?
Okay.
So I'm doing a radio show, and the question was, how did you guys back in the day express interest in each other? Like, if you were at a bar, oh my, I already think I know the answers to yours. If you were at a bar or a club and you saw someone you were attracted to, like, how did you get their attention, or how did they get your attention? Like, did y'all look in the white pages? Did y'all ask for an email address? Like, how did y'all
Email.
how did y'all get each other's attention?
Well, most attention was drawn through initial eye contact or dancing, because most guys were looking at the girls twerking
Oh my god.
or just
Twerking?
with good dance moves.
It was gyrating.
So that's how they picked out in the crowd who they wanted to
Jerk.
approach.
Okay, so
Doing the
listen to
twist.
this. So
Doing
a
the twist.
friend said that he was in a club, he saw a girl, and she was, you know, busy enjoying, she was living her life. She was dancing, she was strolling with friends, in her sorors, she was a Delta, and he's also Greek, but he just decided to let her live her life and that he would find her later on social media. I think that is not the best approach. I feel like if he wanted to, like, present himself, then he should have said something that day, and that would be more memorable than just another person hopping in her DM. What do you think?
Well, we were more aggressive. If we wanted something or we, had an interest, we made that known ASAP. That playing the role, waiting and all that stuff, that's great if you just feel so connected to that one person that you feel like when I see them again, then I'll know that this is the person, because that is pretty much how people went as well. But I'm saying in this day and age, being that people's lives are so busy, I say take that initial gut feeling. If you find somebody attractive, then let them know.
Is that what
Hey,
you did?
How are you? Of course, you know me. I would just.
No, I'm talking about back in the day. Is that what you did?
Well, I was always getting approached because I was
Okay. Let them know.
because I had short guys. They would say stupid stuff like.
Just for the record, listeners, my mama is 6'2".
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So when she says short, the man's probably like 5'10". She's like, no.
Normal height.
Right.
But yes, anybody under 6'2" was short to me. Or anybody 6'2" and under. So, long story short, yeah, we were just more outspoken, and we didn't depend on, well, let me follow you on social media, which, I mean, the only thing that helps with is to get to know a person. You can recognize, thoughts real quick, male and female, through social media. But for the most part, just, if it's in your instinctive gut to say, I like this person, I want to get to know this person, be forward, go get to know that person.
So what did y'all have that helped you find this person? Like, how did you find these people? I know you were being found.
We had instinct. There was, we all had pagers, I believe. We had, I didn't even get my first phone till I was like 23 or 26. But I had a beeper before then. So, There was no, like, I gotta have social media or I gotta have, their mobile number. If we wanted to talk to each other, there was old school writing. I still have letters from my first fiance. Like, cards and write stuff through the mail.
Wow.
But like, how would you get someone's information? How would you get someone's information? That's the question.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, would they send?
Like, when you're talking, you exchange phone numbers. So we were exchanging.
So you're pretty much saying that y'all would do it right then and there. Like y'all would.
Oh yeah.
There was no choice.
You had to. There was no other choice. It was either I'll see you here next week, or I'll meet you at McDonald's somewhere or a restaurant somewhere. But for the most part, you had to get their number then, or you would lose contact with that person.
Dang.
Because we didn't use a lot of email at the time. And there wasn't, a lot of texting. There was no texting.
So do you think it's weird for someone back in your time? Like, was it normal for someone to like, oh, I got your address from such and such. They said you lived here. Hi.
Right. Like, how did you handle the pull-up?
You almost made me say a cuss word.
It's uncensored.
Heck, yeah. That was weird. Because if somebody already had my address and phone number, I was running from him.
Oh, God.
Well, people back in the day used to say, like, I found your number off a check, or I found your address off a check.
I told you where my house was.
Yeah, so we had some person say, like, oh, we saw a check with your name on it, so we found your address.
Oh, hell no. I mean, see, you made me cuss. I was trying not to cuss.
You're fine.
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
You
don't get my address and then pop up because you saw it from someplace else. You get permission. Like, that's psychotic and narcissistic.
Okay. All right. Well, we was just wondering what steps you guys took back in the day, but I called Gigi too because you didn't answer, and she said the same thing. Like, be direct, talk, say something right then and there. That's your moment. There was no waiting and looking somebody up later. Like, it's right then and there and shoot your shot.
I mean, unless you're real trusting, like you just feel 110%, I'm going to see this person at Walmart or the gas station, then so be it. But 9 times out of 10,
like somewhere in LA, like you couldn't.
I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, that's not going to happen.
Shoot your shot.
All right.
So shoot your shot, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much for answering or calling back.
Have a good day.
All right, bye. You too.
Thank you. Bye. So, okay. So I guess the consensus of it is shoot your shot, people. Shoot your shot. Let's see what they're talking about. Back to the question today. This 90-day rule, not spending anything. Ray said the whole 90 days.
On the 91st day, he could spend some money on you.
And then she said, I mean, I'm all for going Dutch. And, like, I got you. You got me fashion, though. So I guess that's cool. But Keith said, hoes is lying.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Ray, I don't believe you. I just don't see no woman actually saying, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Like, I just don't see that. Because most women want a nigga to take them out.
Guys, are you okay with paying for it every single time?
I'm not.
No.
Yeah. Not every single time? Fuck
not
no.
every single time. Like, the first time, okay, cool. The second time, if you don't at least pick up your card and offer, or, like, that's not cool.
No, I would say the third.
I was dating somebody who would order my food and their food and then look at me and just wait. And that's when I was like, oh, this not going to work. I was like, oh, I thought you had it. It's like, oh, no, I was just ordering our food.
Like, the people I date, they'll
what
be like,
the fuck?
I'll get the Uber, you get the food, I'll get the dessert. Or
yeah,
that's like $15.
We'll like split up everything. Like,
that's not even split.
Or like whenever I go out with beer, like we will literally split everything.
Hold up. There's still. Go ahead.
Shut up. So we would split everything down the middle. Like just split
every
it.
single time.
Yeah, just split it. Or like sometimes I pay for it and he'll pay for it. But like the most time, like if we're like neither one of us ask each other out, like we just like, oh, what you doing? I'm here. Oh, okay, cool. I'll meet you around there. Like that will split. But like they legitimately like ask me, then he'll pay for it. But if I ask, then I'll pay for it.
Yeah, that every single time shit. No, especially for like men and women. Like we don't. Me, like I'm not about to. I don't know how to do that every single time. Like I don't like for a woman to just That's not
expected.
Yeah, that's not the expected type of shit.
And be okay with.
Because while I'm spending all of my money,
Accepting it.
what you finna do? Just keep saving yours? And especially if we doing extravagant ass shit. I mean, shit. Like if we doing luxury type dinner and you just saving your money and not treating me to nothing, that's bullshit. And then I feel like dates need to be reciprocated. Because if I'm taking you to a 5-star restaurant, for example, and you taking me to fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, it's not it.
So I feel like dates should be, if they're not going to be fully reciprocated, then you need to at least like pay for something. Like that's all I'm saying.
What if someone went somewhere that's really nice and used a gift card?
I don't have a problem with that. You paid for it. It ain't my money.
Kelvin?
That wouldn't bother me because you thought enough to use your gift card on me.
Yeah, you
That
could
was
use it on
unselfish.
yourself.
You could use it on you. That was.
I have a gift card to, what is it called? Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. I have a gift card there, and it's like $200. But I would feel embarrassed going to a really nice restaurant and using a gift card.
Like a really
Well,
nice.
they don't have to know.
restaurant,
They don't have to know though. that
Yeah,
you
I
just
would
used a
definitely.
gift
I
card.
would definitely slide that in there. Like when they went to the bathroom, or like I
No.
would just take the check and I would like
when
slide that in
the
there.
thing comes in the little what is it? The book, whatever. Just put the card in there.
Yeah,
How
I
they
would,
gonna know?
I would put both in there. That's like I would hold it to the side and like sneak the card in there. I wouldn't like.
What's the point of doing all that?
I would just like the gift card and like behind it. Would
But
be
then
down.
when the person comes back, they'll be like, "Oh, there's $10 left on your gift card."
But like I would think like
Ruin the whole night.
I'm like shut up, nigga. I tried
What
to
that
sneak
person say?
Ray? I know. I was trying to finish the statement, then get back into it, but that's how.
Sorry, it's my first time.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand. Ray said, man, I don't think a guy should pay for me like that. Like we are dating, meaning I'm going to get to know you and you're getting to know me. This is a shared experience. Now, if you decide you want to pay for me, that just shows me how you are, and I may be more inclined to you. But it's not a necessity. But I like to say, I got you, you got me. You got the tickets, I got the snacks. I'm not looking for how much money they are spending because I always make sure I'm covered.
See,
at the hiccups.
women like that. That's what I like. Like you remember the STK girl? Josh, let me tell you, this girl had the nerve. I remember I asked a girl out on a date sometime last year. She had the nerve to tell me to meet her at STK. Have you been to STK?
Mm-mm.
It's an expensive ass steakhouse. And she had the nerve to tell me to meet her at STK. I'm like, fuck no. And then somehow we kind of rekindled and got back in contact. We went to the movies, and she didn't even offer to like buy no snacks. She didn't offer to buy shit. And the tickets were $32. You know, tickets in tickets in LA is expensive.
Right, movies here. I always look at it like no.
Do I have to see it?
Exactly.
Like, can I wait for it to be on Netflix?
Because it is expensive to see a movie here.
Yeah, unless you're going on Tuesday. Tuesday will be like $9. Even then, it's still a lot. But, but women like Ray, like I can appreciate that because you don't get that all the time.
I agree. I think everything should be half and half. But if you do have a 90-day rule, that's cool.
But we didn't. So what would y'all do if this was the situation? They was like, I'm not spending no money on you in the first 90 days.
That's cool with me. I don't care. If you're not gonna spend 90,
no, that means literally like if you say, "Hey, I'm on my way. Can you bring me water?" No, shit like that. Like literally, they're not spending no money on you.
That's okay. I understand. Because if that's your expectation up front, then hold to it. But also know that you're gonna be spending your own shit. So if we go out to eat, I know
stuff happens.
I know
like,
I'm gonna pay for my own stuff. Like,
oh my god, I left my wallet in my car. I don't feel like it's like
there's
3
Venmo,
miles
Cash
away.
App. There's Venmo, Cash App, Chase.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Zelle. There's anything. Even though that's like a drastic excuse, but
yeah, I don't know. I think 90 days is too much. That's too many days.
what? How many days would you be like, okay, I can do that?
Maybe 30.
A month?
Maybe.
Why maybe?
90's way too long. And then I would say the first month you may or may not get a feel of if you want to continue dating this person. So then like, okay, I'm not wasting my money on, I don't know. Because I feel like if it's week 2, you're going to know like if you want to invest more time in this person. So I say a week.
You would a week? That's it? I feel like men, we know within like the first.
I would just say men, period, should know better than to this. That's stupid.
We know
'Cause we
going
know-
into a date. We know if we're willing to invest in this afterwards.
I
Yeah.
feel like if we're going on a date, period, we know we're going to invest.
No,
some
because
money.
sometimes
You can
I
go on
wanna
a date and
go
it be trash.
I want to
yeah.
go on a date to get to know people. I believe in dating. Like I need to see what you like. So I believe in going out and doing stuff.
And I believe in a date being trash, and that'd be the last time y'all ever hang out.
Yeah, no, let that be it.
And you'll never talk to them a day in your life ever again.
Ever.
I believe in that.
I've never had a date be that bad.
Well, it doesn't necessarily be bad. It could just be
Except for
like the vibe is
one.
off.
I have had a date be that bad.
Okay, I take that back. I wouldn't even consider it a date though. They came over. I thought we were about to watch the game, but somebody turned on Beyonce's Coachella performance, and you know how I am, Kelvin.
I know.
I was sitting there dying,
Terrified.
dying,
Cringing.
inside. I was so mad. I thought that was the most.
Deceitful.
It was so gay.
It was so
I was
deceitful.
so mad.
So deceitful.
I was so mad.
so upset.
Very upset.
Fuck.
Wait, did you say anything?
No, I just I let it happen. I was like, all right.
Just let me
Were you
take
just
over.
checking?
As soon as
Were you
it
just
was
checking the
over?
score on the game on your
As
phone?
soon as it was over, I was like, okay, have a nice night. Never talk to him again. Ever.
So what game
I
was
see
on?
that person out. I don't even know. I just wanted to watch a game. That was the plan, to watch a game. Came over. It was like, oh, I think there's something like really cool on TV. Let's see it for a little bit. Let's see it for a few minutes.
But it was the whole show.
It was the whole. And you
That's a
know
2-hour show.
The whole thing. The whole thing. I just.
Wow.
I was so upset and never talked to that person again.
So you immediately kicked them out?
Yeah. After that was over. I was
So
like,
wait, there
all
was
right.
no communication. Like what happened? Like what? Why? Nothing.
I think it was pretty felt that I was upset that we were watching some damn performance for 2 hours.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't care about no. Cool as Beyonce, cool as Coachella performance, cool. She did her thing. I didn't want to see
But
it.
that's not what we
Didn't
what
wanna
we
see
signed
it.
up for.
Did not want to see it. I don't care.
That's funny.
That did not interest me at all. Not one bit. Thought it was cool that she did the whole HBCU thing, even though I've never been to one. But
Wait, why don't you claim Casey?
I don't, because he says it's so ratchet. He thinks that he is so above us. Tell him he was right there in the trenches with us.
I was never in the
You were,
See,
you were
you ha-
definitely,
you have
and
to-
it was KSU sports.
See, this is what I do. Like when I go back for homecoming, like
I have not been back.
He hasn't been back, which I
See,
think
this
he
is
needs
what you
to
have
go
to do.
back.
You
He
go
needs to
back, and you, since you are the shit now, you go back as the shit. Like with me, when I go to tailgates, I'm always in a suit because I need them to know I'm the shit.
and I only talk to a certain
Those
amount of people.
Me
jigaboos.
too.
Those,
I don't talk to all the people. Oh, ooh, whoa, you're close. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, why are you so close? Oh.
those jigaboos that graduated from there. I have nothing to say to y'all.
So wait, when did it get ratchet to you?
Y'all are beneath me. I live in Los Angeles. I have nothing to fucking say to y'all. You think I'm about to go dance with you fools in Frankfurt,
You think I'm going to
Kentucky?
swag surf with you guys?
You think I'm going to get flued out to Louisville
to Frankfurt?
to hang out at the Armory? Whatever that little place with no ventilation was.
The BMW.
You think I'm going to go to Bonnie's?
But do you know where he used to work at?
Where?
Shut up.
Where?
Josh
needed
used to work
somebody.
at AJ's. Josh used to work at the most ratchet club in Frankfurt.
Oh my god.
And you know what I
Oh,
did
my
there?
goodness.
I charged people extra that treated me like shit.
Oh, you want to talk shit in English? $20. Yeah, price went up.
Oh my god.
Oh
That was
man, but you
funny.
need to go to homecoming. I'm telling you,
no.
no. Listen. Homecoming as an alumni is totally different.
It's
from
so much
homecoming.
better.
It's so much better because you can pick and choose who you want to fuck with. You get the day drink.
We go to all the alumni
Well, there's
shit.
You can
only
have all
50
the fun.
people in my
It's-
graduating
it's-
class.
I don't-
And a friend's graduating
Yeah,
class.
right. So like, it's just you have to
no.
go.
When did
I
you
don't-
when did you graduate?
13.
13,
When did it get like ratchet to you?
10.
9 when I stepped foot on campus.
Why'd you stay so long? Why'd you graduate?
He loved us.
No, I tried to
he
transfer
loved
and it
us.
didn't work out in my favor, so I just had to
He
stay.
loved us.
I took
Josh
extra
loved
classes
us.
each semester to get the fuck out of there in 4
Okay, wait.
years.
Why
Josh
why
loved
didn't
us.
you like case? Like, what happened? Like, when did it hit you? Like, I hate
You know
it
what?
here.
I'm gonna just be brutally honest. Wait, who's listening?
Everybody's listening.
Is
Is T still on here?
TT? I think so.
People treated me like shit.
Yeah,
People
Josh
really
said
treated me
people
like
were-
shit.
Josh said he was bullied.
I got called. I was bullied there.
At K State?
Yes,
That's
By
what Josh
who?
said. That's what
I
Josh
got
said.
called white because of the way I spoke. Oh, you sound white. Well, you sound stupid because what does white
you
sound
hung out with
like?
everybody from Detroit.
Huh?
You hung out with ratchet people.
Are you from
Josh.
Detroit?
No.
Josh is from Murray, Kentucky.
You're from Gary, Indiana.
I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay. I was bullied. I was called white. I was made fun of for the stuff I wore. When I got to K-State, I still had braids.
He did have
People made
braids.
fun of those.
Now you dreadhead.
I tried to pledge. They chose everybody that some of you are now working at Kroger as manager.
I'm muting Mike. I'm muting Mike.
Congrats on your manager role at Kroger, still in Frankfurt. I'm so happy you got chosen over me.
Oh, my God.
Glad your father did all that talking at the barbecue during homecoming to get you on that line, you legacy.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, I did not get chosen. So be it. So be it. You guys, you strolled great, and I hope you guys are still strolling great. I was bullied.
Who bullied you, though?
Oh, do you? I have a list.
Do you have time?
I have all the
I'm
time.
not
How much
feeling
time is left on this show?
We
4
honestly
minutes.
we have 4 minutes left on this show.
We have 4 minutes.
Well, I didn't have a great experience there, and it was because of the people. I didn't feel like everybody was genuine. I felt like everybody was just trying to make.
I'm genuine.
I didn't like you.
That's fine. You didn't have to like me.
Didn't like Ray or him. I didn't like Ray either.
Roy Bankston?
Ray Bankston.
Ray's really abrasive when you first meet him.
I didn't have.
For 4 years.
Anyways, I love Ray.
Wasn't
That's
he
my
still
best friend.
there after?
Ray works there. Ray's the assistant director of student life. Put some respect on his name.
Well, he graduated in like 5 or 6.
Put some respect on Ray's name.
Yeah, I will one day.
I think you should come back to homecoming.
I think you should.
And you just be do the part. Like when I go,
Nobody even remembers me. There's no.
Josh, I keep telling you when I say, "Oh yeah, I'm with Josh."
Nobody's.
People
I didn't even think you would know who I was.
People know who you
I
are.
didn't.
Honestly, when he said we were going to Josh's rooftop, I was like, "Who's Josh?" Because he didn't say a last name, so I didn't know who Josh was. And then he was like, "Josh, I went to K-State. He lives out here now." And I was like, "Oh." When he showed me a picture, I'm like, "Oh, Josh. Okay, I remember."
People
Josh.
know who you are.
Yeah, I just didn't. I didn't. Year 3, I didn't want to be social anymore. I just was like, I have my friends. I'll stick to that. I don't want to do anything. I didn't get picked for fashion shows.
What did you do for fashion shows?
I just tried out. I walked
you didn't
like
get picked.
everybody else.
You didn't get picked.
Never picked me. You bitches are fat now. You bitches are in New York working at Zara, thinking that fashion is it.
Okay, all right.
And I am over y'all.
Oh,
Y'all are beneath me.
oh,
We have to play this at the step show. Next year.
oh, geez, this has to be a clip.
We have to play this.
This
at
is
the
an
step
audio
show.
clip.
You have to come out to this whole clip.
I will.
Like
I
you
will.
bitches are beneath
You
me.
bitches are beneath me.
I'm over y'all.
Oh my god.
And when they introduce me as a judge, they have to play the "I'm over y'all" part.
we need this chopped up.
I can't. I am Miss Bennett.
All right. Oh, geez. We have 1 minute left, guys. We learned at the retreat we need to start on time and end on time. Where are we guys now? So let's hurry up. How are you, Chris?
The retreat or the barbecue?
The retreat.
I'm still hungry since we
You
just
still
said
hungry.
barbecue.
How are you, guys?
I'm above
You're above.
some of y'all.
I'm good. I'm super blessed. I thank you guys for listening today. Thank you, Josh, for coming in. You are welcome back at any time that you feel the need to come back and express how over it you are.
I went to Western.
What's your social media? Oh, you didn't want people to find you?
I don't have it. I'm fine. Thank you. Just look me up in the white pages.
Find me on the white pages and find me at my house if you want to speak to me.
Joshua Jones, pull up in my apartment. Thank you.
Joshua Jones, that's his name. Chris? Oh, hold on, me.
You first.
All right, you know where you can find me. You can find me at Kelvinology. That's Kelvinology. Also follow the Good Right radio show on Instagram. That's the Get Right radio show.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at CCCAW_. And as always, guys, I hope y'all got right.
That's right. Get right or get left. Yes, bitch. You better get right.